So Ma Huang Tang, a simple formula of 4 herbs. So Ma Huang, Guizhi, Xing, Ren, Ganqiao. So the Ma Huang is the chief herb at 12 grams, and then the Guizhi lower than that. So this is a cold strike, a Shanghan strike. So the cold is struck. The patient is not super weak. They're a bit more robust than a Guizhi tongue patient that sweat easily because they're deficient. So you don't really need to plug up the pores. This patient doesn't really sweat very easily. And the fact that they've caught a cold and they can't maintain homeostasis with their temperature is that you're trying to open the pores with the Ma Huang and have a bit of a sweat to drop the fever, to release the pathogens, the virus from the body via sweat action. So a simple formula. Again, in Australia, we can't use Ma Huang, unfortunately, because of bans. So yes, some people say use Xing, Feng Feng. I personally don't find it works that well. Certainly doesn't work as well as Ma Huang, but it isn't an option if you really want to do that. Now, again, you will very rarely use this in clinic, but it is the basis of other formulas that are also very useful, Xiao Qing Long Tang and Gurgen Tang, and a lot of other formulas that you'll also use that are also incredibly useful. It does have this structure to it. So again, it's got Guizhi and Ma Huang, so both Tai Yang herbs that are commonly in Tai Yang formulas. You will see them in other formulas in the Jingui, Yebi tongues, etc. But in the Shanghan Lun book, where you're dealing with aversion to cold and a wind strike, Ma Huang Tang very rarely used on its own, because you won't catch the cold that early on, and people aren't that strong anymore to be Ma Huang, straight Ma Huang types. A little bit also history on it. It also take out the Guizhi, and you've got San Ao Tang, which is used as a pediatric asthma formula. So in these cases, because we've got Xing Ren there, the patient will have some wheezing. So Xing Ren tells you that there's some panting, some wheezing, and then the pores are closed. So that wheeze is also from closed pores, closed lung, inability to breathe.